we have a diagram here. Look at this diagram. You have O to be the center of this cycle. We have the radius to be 5 cm. We have a length of a cord to be 8 cm. And we have the distance from the center of the cycle, O, to the cord is x cm. That is not given. And we have x here, we have O, we have y, we have z. Now in the diagram above, xy is equals to 8 cm. ox, which is the radius, is equals to 5 cm. We are asked to find oz, that is the distance from the center of the cycle to the length of the cord. From the center of the cycle to the length of the cord. We are given some options. Option A, 9 cm. Option B, 3.4 cm. Option C, 9.1 cm. And option D, 3 cm. So let's solve that. I've already explained this while I was reading the equation. Now I'm just going to extract this right angle triangle. What made it a right angle triangle? Just looking at it, you see these are perpendicular lines and there's a 90-degree form here. So I'm going to extract part of this. So let me extract that. If I extract this out, let me extract that. We still have our point O, we have our point X, we have this as point Z. Now our point Y is at this point. Now the length of this cord from this X to this Y is given to us as 8. Now from here to here is half the cord, half the length of the cord from here to here, half the length of cord, which is from here to here. That would be 8. That would be saying 8 divided by 2, which should be equals to 4 cm. 8 divided by 2, which should be equals to 4 cm. So this length from here to here is 4 cm. Now here we don't know. We still repeat it as given, x cm. From O to X, that is OX, we're given as 5 cm. So we have that as 5 cm. Now we are going to use Pythagoras theorem to solve this. Now according to Pythagoras theorem, for a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, that is the adjacent and the opposite. So in this case now, our hypotenuse is this 5. So 5 square is equals to, we are using Pythagoras theorem to solve this. Now the other two sides, this side we have 4 square and this other side we have x square. Our job here is to get x, or the value of x. So because if we have value of x, since we know that OZ as requested by the equation, line OZ is equals to x. Line OZ is equals to x as requested by the equation. So once we can find our value of x, we have gotten the value of OZ. So let's solve this. 5 square is 25, that is 5 times 5. 4 square is 16, 4 times 4. We maintain our x square because we are looking for x. So we solve this. This will be 25. I'm moving this over to this side. That will be minus 16 equals to our x square. Now let me turn this. 25 minus 6, we have 9. Okay, I wanted to turn this. Let me turn this. That is x is equals to 9. S square is equals to 9. So we have that. We are not done yet. Let me take it over to this side. We have our s square to be equals to 9. Let me repeat that. Our s square is equals to 9. Now for us to get our x, take the square root of both sides. If I take the square root of both sides, I will have my x to be equals to root 9. And the square root of 9 is 3. So the value of our x is 3. Value of our x is 3. Now, therefore, we can say that OZ as requested is equals to 3 cm. 3 cm. OZ is equals to 3 cm. So that is the answer to this question. Now, if you go through the options, you find out that the correct answer here is option D. Option D is the correct answer to this.